Proportional and non-proportional, okay? Easy, easy, easy. Proportional is two things. It must be a linear line, and a linear line is a, yes, straight line, and it must go through the origin, okay? Non-proportion, it can be linear, but it won't go through the origin. It can go through the origin, but not linear, okay? Proportion can be written y equals mx. You do not have a b because the y-intercept is 0. So b will always equal 0 in proportion. For instance, if you have your x and y axis, your line has to go through the origin, and it must be linear. A non-proportional line can go through the origin, but cannot be a straight line, or it can go through the origin, or excuse me, it can be a straight line, but not go through the origin, okay? So, two things, proportional has to be a linear line, a straight line, and go through the origin. If you see it in a word problem, they'll say he works for $10 per hour. That's it. He cannot have anything else. He cannot have anything added or subtracted. So let me give you an example. Let's say you go to the movies, pay $5 to get in, and 50 cents per candy. Is that proportional or non-proportional? No, it's non-proportional because he has that initial fee to get in. If it was only 50 cents per candy, then it would be proportional, but you add that extra initial fee, then it makes it non-proportional because it would not start at 0. If you saw it in a table, 1 to 2, 2 to 4. There's your x and there's your y. You can divide because y equals mx is the same as y equals kx, which we just determined if we solve for k, divide by x, that means y divided by x equals k. And we just said this is direct variation, which means it's proportional. So if you divide y divided by x and all of your slope is the same, 2 divided by 1 is 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 8 divided by 4 is 2, that would make it proportional as long as it went through the origin. So, again, proportional. One last thing, proportional. Let's go back over it. Proportional has to be a linear line, and it has to go through the origin.